Hello, world, and welcome to Versatile Kings and Queens podcast. I'm your host, Baby Boy, and I have my lovely co-host.
Hey, y'all, it's Miss L.
And we are new to the podcasting world. Like I say, it is Versatile Kings and Queens podcast. A lot of people want to know, what do you guys talk about? We have a variety of different topics and ideas that we talk about. I'll just give you guys a few. I'll say like business, family, love, mental health for men and female. A lot of people say sports is for guys. I say in our world, it's more about men and women. It's just we don't just want just guys on the podcast. We just come up with like a different umbrella of ideas out there. Let's just throw a few on. And welcome to our world. Take this journey with us. And we are Versatile Kings and Queens podcast, the season finale, ladies and gentlemen. We're wrapping up. We have a guest speaker, Mr. Robertson, on the show. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Of course, I got my lovely co-host, Miss L, on here.
Yes.
Me, as usual.
Yes.
So we doing the season finale. Really?
Put this up for I guess.
Somebody about to get fired. Hold on. So one of the topics today, is going to kind of be meshed together. Far as a lot of ladies and gentlemen say a definition of I want a man, I want a good man. What's the definition of a good man versus a bad man? What's your intakes on that? What's your definition of it, of a good man, Mr. Robinson?
A good man.
Mm-hmm.
Just off the top of my head, I would say a good man is an honest man. But a lot of times when you hear people say a good man, they mean a financially set man.
Uh-huh.
But a good man to me is a God-fearing man.
Right.
One who has his business in order and he's striving for perfection in the Lord.
Right.
And he's trying to live a life of righteousness. That's what I call a good man.
Okay. What's your definition of a good man, Miss L? Miss L.
I would part of it agree with Jack, what he said, God-fearing man, one that's financially stable, and one that knows how to lead and also be able to balance the emotional kind of roller coaster that a female goes on and kind of help her to be stable in that as well.
So, from what I'm hearing, so if a man is financially stable, so that makes him a good man?
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
What if a man, like a lot of women find men that they think got going on and they don't, like some dudes, some guys, could be as a song that I heard, a leech. And what a leech is, my definition of what I hear on the song, a dude that has no job, a dude that doesn't want a job, that doesn't want to work, that wants to smoke weed or play the games all day. So, I mean, how do ladies or men look at those type of guys that don't have a motivation in life? So, they attract women, and a lot of women fall into that trap where, okay, I like this guy, but he has no motivation in life. So, is that not a good man or good guy, or, what's your take on that?
Well, I mean, that's a lazy guy. That's a bummish guy.
Mm-hmm.
To me, and like I said, when sometimes when people say, "Oh," I won't say women. When women say, "I want a good man," that's the first thing they say or think about is financial stability.
Right.
I just want to comment on something you said. Just because a person is financially stable doesn't make them a good man.
Okay.
You can have a good man that don't have the financial status as another, but he's an honest man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a leader, like Miss L said. He has a leadership quality because he's a follower of the Creator. He can deal with his emotions. He's emotionally stable.
Mm-hmm.
He can make decisions and not be in his feelings. You know what I'm saying? A good man is one who wants to do the right thing all the time. Now, for the leech or a bum, as I would call him, yeah, that's a totally different type of person because,
Okay.
you know, I was always told you don't work, you don't eat.
Correct.
But you do. You got a lot of guys that want to be taken care of, and to me, that's just not manly. You know, just my opinion. You know, I hope nobody gets mad at me, but I don't care because you know I kind of fight a little bit. Just saying, you know, that's unmanly. You know, it's sorry to me. You know, to lay up on somebody. You know, and don't want to do nothing. Sit around all day. That's not progressive. That's not, you know, that's not cool at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
but you know, if they like it, that's on them. That's their preference.
Okay, so what about when you saying lazy and everything? What about when a woman, as I heard, can be a gold digger, and a gold digger from I give you a perfect example. On I believe it was Facebook. A woman was going on a date, and the guy wanted to take her to the Cheesecake Factory. Am I correct, Miss L?
Mm-hmm.
And she said she wanted to go to a 5-star restaurant or whatever. I mean, I consider that as ungrateful. I say ungrateful, and like, I mean, I take your ass to McDonald's, something like that. But what are your thoughts on being a gold digger versus a leech, Miss L?
Well, I would like to go back to the leech part and the good man because a good man can come to a point to where he's not financially stable. He can lose his job or anything, and then when that happens, when he starts to feel inadequate, that can cause him to kind of like fumble mentally. You know what I mean, and go into a type of depression.
Okay.
But just because he's not financially stable doesn't make him a good man, like Jack said. He has to have those other qualities as well. But sometimes when you have a man that's stable like that, and that's a good man, and they hit some hard points in life.
Right.
I mean, because life throws you some curveballs and things at you that you just won't expect. I think he should have a woman just as strong as he is beside him to be able to help carry him when he can't bring that 100% that he's used to bringing. He may can only bring 70%. And then he needs a woman that will be able to kind of help him and build him back up to that 100%.
And vice versa, Miss L. You know, and vice versa, the woman, you know, and man, the woman. And that's where you'll find out if you got you a woman or a gold digger. If you were just there for the ride, for the finances, and now you're no longer the financially able. Now, I don't like you no more. Same with the woman, you know, man with a woman. You know, it's all about what a person is really looking for. You know, and that's why so many relationships fail because it's superficial. It's all about the outside. You know, what a person got. You know, you don't know if a person's good or bad. You're looking at what they got.
Right.
You could get somebody that's financially stable, and they the biggest demon you can ever be around.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Man or woman.
Yeah. True. I mean, I have seen where a man can make all this money, whatnot. He could be arrogant. He could be controlling. It can be. It's just have to be the mind state of the guy. You know. So, with that being said, so if Miss L, you said something about 70% for a man, correct?
Yeah, if he's not able to bring that 100%, because I don't believe in this. I don't believe in the 50-50. You got each person got to bring 100. It's got to be 100% on both ends. So if somebody is falling short in some areas, then I have to be able to come and help my mate be able to get to that back to that 100%.
Mm. What is considered 100%?
When you're invested completely in your relationship, when you're invested 100%, not just financially,
Yeah,
but mentally as well.
Okay. Okay.
you know, like what in the sense of what you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
you know, a lot of people say it's a 50-50 thing. It's a 50-50 thing. Where both people are giving 50, then they just giving half.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with this. Yeah, everybody got to be at least trying to do the 100,
Yep.
and that way, you understand when there's days that I can't be 100,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I got some support. Because
Yeah.
I might just be 30 today, like Michelle said. She got to bring the 70,
Mm-hmm.
or vice versa. She might be at a 40, and I have to be the 60.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to make the whole 100. But if all I got is 50 and all she got is 50, then I can't produce my whole 50. We show. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
basically.
saying? For real.
Yeah, buddy,
We
it's gonna be
can't never get
rocky.
100 because we both might be having a 30 day. We 30-30. That don't make 100. That's 60.
Yeah,
But all we
that
started with was 50-50 because, I got 50 on this thing. You got 50. Well, I ain't got my whole 50. Well, I ain't got my whole 50. Well, we off. You know what I mean? Straight up. So you got to always keep, you understand what I'm saying? I totally agree with that, Michelle. I might not have but my 30, but you got your 70, so hey, you still got 30 left, and when I get back on my feet, then I put my, back together, we still together on 100.
Okay. So
But you can't get that with no knucklehead laying on the couch all day, smoking bud. And, I mean, unless it's something new, they ain't paying nobody to do that, unless it's some kind of weed tester or,
I think there's testers out there like that.
You feel me? They wait, sign up for that, and get back to that.
I get it. With that being said, you're saying 50-50. So say that you're in a relationship, and this is a topic that I came across, and a man and a woman together, and they doing 50-50. Do you believe when you're in a relationship, you should go half on the bills, or the man pay all the bills and she take care of everything else at the house? What's your input on that?
Well, my personal input is that comes with the relationship and how y'all organize y'all relationship.
Yeah, I agree.
Traditionally, the man is, quote quote, the provider, and the woman take care of the home. But now in this modern day, you got the man and the woman working, so you have to sit down and decide how are y'all going to do what, well, this is what I'm gonna pay, or this is what I'm gonna be responsible for, and you know what I'm saying. To me, that's according to each relationship and home. If it's fair, if the man said, "Well, I'm gonna work and I'm gonna pay all the bills," and if she works, you just take care of the food and the house or whatever. It's all about what y'all sit down and agree upon. But you see your man, he been paying the bills, and then he get laid off, and now you saying, well, all I supposed to do is pay the cable bill. You said all I had to do was pay my insurance. Well, I ain't got no job now. Come on, I need your 80 now because I ain't got but 20. You know what I'm saying? For real, that's where it come in at. Like, okay, but you said all I had to do was pay the bill. Well, pay the water bill. Well, baby, I can't pay none of the bills. So what we gonna do?
Yeah.
That's why I can't 50-50. You got to be 100-100.
I look at it different. Fuck that.
How do you look at it?
Fuck that.
You want to split everything down?
You goddamn right. I think because me myself, I say 50-50 on the bills, and a lot of men say, okay, I'm gonna pay the bills and you do the household chores. No, when I come home, I'm gonna help you out on household chores. Also, I cook, help you cook, or something like that because it's a partnership. It's a relationship. So I'm saying half on everything, and it depends on the relationship. Y'all talk and what y'all gonna do about it. So I agree with the arrangement. What do you think about that, Miss L?
Well, I kind of got a question for you though, because
Sure.
if you're 50-50 and you and your spouse are going half on the mortgage, right?
Correct.
You're going half on the cable bill, all the bills. Say she get pregnant. She can't work no more. She got to be at home with that baby for at least 6 weeks. Her don't have no check to pay half on the mortgage. So what you gonna do?
Who the baby buy first?
Huh?
Who the baby buy?
That's you the pappy.
That's my first question.
You the pappy.
Who got you pregnant?
Who the baby?
Yeah. Who got you pregnant? no.
It's just a generic question. Like, okay, she can't work. She's pregnant. What if she has to be on bed rest?
Right.
That's going to be months out for her of not being able to provide like she's normally been able to provide half.
And that's where you have to step in as a man. That's when I'm gonna have to bring 100%. Either I'm gonna be working and maybe have to get a second job, or working and hustling, or doing whatever you got to do to make up for her end on it. I mean, because that's part of being a man. I mean, that's a leech ain't gonna get it. Like Jack say, you have to be a man and provide for your family. If she's pregnant, great, I got to step in. But what about this? A woman falls in love with the baby daddy, and she get her pregnant, and he's not there. Then what? How do you feel like if I'm in a relationship, I got pregnant by you, but I don't want to be with you no more? The man, as far as man, how would that make a woman feel? Just being out there by herself, taking care of the kid.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it'll be a strain. It'll be a strain on her.
And it'll be messed up on us emotionally too. Because now you played with me, you got me pregnant, now you want to go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd definitely be a strain.
So, I mean, how would a woman? How would a woman handle that? Like,
she can't help but to go up from there. Can't go nowhere else but up. You gotta start climbing.
Hats off to my strong black queens, some single mothers out there that made it happen.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up around a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying?
True. Shout out to mom.
Fellas. You feel me?
Yeah.
The whole circle right there. Them black women did their thing right there in the new home.
Yes, indeed.
Bunch of them that had to do it on their own.
Shout out to all my second mamas.
You understand me? Straight up, real talk.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I say this generation. That's the new generation.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just different values and morals.
But as far as that, I mean, even if the baby daddy wasn't with the baby mom, whatever, there's a lot of support there out for women that, like, there's support out there for the women that they can stand on. They can have groups or Facebook or meeting groups, but when a man is out there going through his issues, he may lose his job, he may get fired, he may go through things like that. And a lot of the time, the weight of the world is on the man. There's really no outlet or groups for a man, because a man, like me, I hold a lot of stuff in. I don't really like to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I
want to interject, brother. Right now, they do have a lot of things available. It's just the makeup of a man that don't want to accept it or participate. Like you say, because some people, they private. Like you say, you don't want to talk to no counselor, but there's some stuff available out there to men too. They can get assistance. It's just the masculinity part of it, the pride, stops a lot of men from, asking for help.
Right. But on that, some women, when a man tries to talk to a woman or discuss the issues that's going on in his world, some women think that's weak. Like some women are like, "Oh, you a hoe," or weak ass guy.
When he can't, she thinks he's weak because of what?
Because he's expressing his feelings, like he want to give. He's trying to express his feelings towards his mate. I'm like, okay, I'm going through this. Some women don't want to hear that.
That ain't no woman.
Well,
That's a female. That's a female. That's not a woman.
He's a very unsupportive person too.
And immature. That's not a woman.
Immature. That's right.
Well,
because a woman, especially if she's in a relationship, realizes that she probably gonna be her man's only comforter or counselor, especially if he's in a position or a position in his life where he's comfortable with her and he feel like he can share anything with her. But then when he does and she rejects him like that or respond like that, that keep him from dealing with her on that level at all, because he don't want to feel that rejection or embarrassment. Right. But if he, to me, that's very unsupportive. I couldn't deal with no woman like that. You know what I mean? That's true, but it's nothing wrong with expressing yourself or letting your mate know that you're dealing with some issues. To be honest, that's the important part of the relationship. Being honest, being able and open to share. And you, as a mate, man or woman, you should be receptive and attentive to the situation that's at hand. It's all individual thing to me. It's up to how you deal with what you're willing to accept and deal with. And I just feel like I need the same kind of energy brought to the table that I'm bringing. I need the same kind of concern and my interest should be your well-being at all times and hers mine, and mine hers. I heard Miss L say we on the same team. It's a team thing, and whatever we got to do to make progress and win, then we do as a team. Everybody got to play their part.
Gotcha. What, Miss L, you said that's an immature woman. Can you kind of elaborate on that?
I think that when it comes to females understanding a male, if they don't understand, it's always the thing is if you don't understand something, most people are going to bash it or condemn it. It's because it's your lack of understanding. But when you have an understanding of a male's role and your place as a female and your role as a female, then you'll be receptive of what he's opening up to you about. Because we were created to be helpmates.
You think so?
Yeah, we were.
Oh.
I was created to be a helpmate. The Lord is my dad, so you know what I'm saying? That's the role he gave me.
Oh, okay. What's your thought? You think some women are helpmates, Mr. Robinson?
They probably don't know how to be.
That was the original plan.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Whether that's what they turn out to be is different. Because, like I say, you got the Pepsi generation right here now, new generation. They ain't like these classic Coke.
You say Pepsi?
This Pepsi generation, Pepsi, this new generation. I don't like Pepsi. I like Coca-Cola. I don't know. It's what's being handed down now.
No, that's true.
Just think about when we were younger and how grandmas used to be. Grandmas and papas were like the pillar.
Right.
But now your grandmas and papas is
they gone
20, 30 years old, and they ain't, what they teaching these ladies about being ladies and they don't know how to be ladies themselves.
Right, right,
What
right.
can these men teach these men and they never knew what it was to be a man because the values have changed,
That's true.
the interests have changed.
That's true.
Look at how the world is going right now. So, and that's where the fallout comes because ain't nobody teaching women or men how to be women and men. Yes, it's a woman's responsibility in a relationship and in marriage exclusively to be a helpmeet. That's her position. Just like the man is supposed to be the leader. And he's supposed to lead
Right.
according to the way he's following.
Uh-huh.
You can't be a good leader if you're not a good follower.
So pause. What if he don't have a leader to look up to? What if he a young man going through the world right now? He don't have a father to look up to or a granddaddy to talk to, or it's so much outside stuff that can be negative where he can't see the positive in life. Then
And that's where we look at ourselves as being people have information we share. All you can do is your best to share with somebody. That's why sometimes when I find myself in this situation often where I'm encountered by young men that have a story.
right.
And really all they need is somebody to listen to and talk to.
Right.
Met a young man the other day, matter of fact, 29 years old.
Okay.
He told me he had been shot 5 times and he was trying to change his life. He just really, he was ranting at first, but he was getting a lot off his chest because wouldn't nobody just take the time to talk to him. And he want to know. He want to do something different.
Okay.
But we accept the responsibility to share what's been shared with us?
Right.
That's why, the platform you're on, it's beneficial. You can talk about different things, just like that person don't have nobody to talk to. They might run across the program and be listening to just what they need to hear at the time.
Right.
So, we just have to be, held accountable for what we share and how we live. But you're right. So many young men don't have guidance.
Correct.
They don't have anybody to look up to. They don't have anybody to teach them how to be a man. But all that starts at home.
True.
And that's how the enemy went, and he making division in the homes.
True.
My outlook always is gonna be based on my beliefs. And I believe that the more you strive and try to follow God, the better you are able to handle things. I don't want to put these people under the misconception that the better things will be, because sometimes you still go through and you serve them all you know how. But you handle it better because you have a hope and a trust in your faith. I know we don't walk way away from these lazy bums and these gold diggers. But I guess that's how they produce, because that's all they see. They want. If somebody can provide this materialistic favor or comfort, then they not a good choice.
Right.
Something Ms. L said, ability to function when the load is heavy. Sometimes it's good to know how to deal with lack, because when lack comes, you won't panic or you won't, lose it.
Right.
Some people that never had it hard, once they have it hard, they can't get past it. They be suicidal. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't take being broke.
I agree with you 100% as a man, you have to have a plan. That's just in life. You have to have a plan. If A doesn't work out, then I got to have B. If B doesn't work out, if I have a mate, let's work out for C. So I always have a backup plan. Of course, gonna work. Try to do a little side gig or a side hustle. And my big thing, as of course invest in my future. That's some investments.
Right.
A lot of people don't know about stocks and bonds, but I try to dabble. Even if it's not stocks and bonds, I have something that's for generational wealth. I put it like that. Even when I'm gone, I still want my kids to have it, because when we was raised up, well, for me, when I was raised up, my family didn't know. Well, some of people, I'm not gonna say that, but some of them didn't know about stocks and bonds. The younger generation, the older generation didn't really know about that. So I had to take it upon myself to look up stocks and bonds and investment for my future and my kids' future. So we just have to try to go from there. I try to stay away from the negative. You see it on the internet. People got this car, that car. They may got a rental car, and it look good.
Yeah.
But it's not everything that shows on the internet. How did that man or that woman get it? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they got to go through the trenches to get it. So I'm just saying, as a leader, or I call myself Mufasa. How but you just got to go out there and get it. So it's just direct.
So what would you consider a good woman then, or a good mate?
Me?
Mm-hmm. Your view of it.
I'm curious to know this myself as well, Mrs. L.
Don't do it. All right. As a good woman, my definition: loyal, funny because I'm goofy, smart. Every woman can be smart in their ways. A woman I wouldn't necessarily say submit, but a woman that's willing to compromise. So, of course, I like a little sassy and crazy. So, something like that. It's just a person that's open.
Okay.
And what's your definition of a good woman, Mr. Robinson?
I was gonna be funny and chauvinistic, but I can't.
No. Go ahead, god dog it.
Because it ain't even what I think is a good woman. But I think a good woman is a woman who is supportive, sincere, caring, nurturing.
Okay.
And a God-fearing woman. A good woman is a virtuous woman, one who desires to please God. And if she's trying to please God, then God gonna show her how to please her husband.
Yeah.
She ain't got to necessarily submit to me, submit to God. If she do that, then we both all right. But that's what I think a good woman is: someone who's genuine. One who is honest.
Yeah, because a lot of them out there lying.
She don't have to be rich, but just rich in her spirit. And just love her.
Okay. So, what's your definition of a good man, Mrs. L?
Oh, I thought I already said that.
I'm slow. Say it again.
I thought I already answered that.
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Oh, what did I say?
See, you don't even know. Golly. See? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody that's mainly God fearing, but I have run across guys who call themselves a Christian and have treated people like they were demons. Been really bad to people. So you kind of got to watch that, just because somebody say they pray and they're Christian, that you got to watch their fruit. You know what I mean? But someone who is a follower of Jesus Christ, one that is mature mentally and emotionally, and just stable all around.
Okay.
If not stable, trying to get there.
Oh, yeah. So Mr. Rob, let's switch. Let's be a little messy right quick.
Oh,
Mr. Robinson,
Yes, sir.
I'm about to be messy real quick. So
You gonna be messed
I'm
with what?
gonna be messy real quick.
Oh Lord.
So, and this dating game that's going on, a lot of men are single, and they're like,
Dating game.
the dating game, you know, and I'll put it like this: what does $40 mean to a woman?
There you go.
Hold on. Don't make me.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go. There you go with the food.
ain't that what Pimp
Come
C
on with
said?
it. Miss L, here you go with this $40 stuff
I
again.
know, right?
look, hold on. Don't make me laugh. Nah, what does $40 mean to a woman that has her own? Like a lot of women, some women. No, I ain't gonna say some women. Like, just help me out. What does?
This dude right here.
I'm trying not to laugh. Stop.
This dude right here.
All right.
Real.
So what does that like? Okay, Miss L. If you meet a guy, y'all talking. Like, okay, I got $40 for you.
I don't know what that means. You know, me and you had bumped heads on this because I did not know what $40 mean. I didn't know what that meant. And you was like, you don't know what that mean? No, nigga, I don't know what that means. What $40 gonna do? I ain't even gonna fill up my tank. You want me to come here for $40? So I don't know. You gotta ask somebody else.
I mean, stop.
I didn't even know that was a thing until I met you. Like, what? They coming for $40?
I mean, $40 you get a lot from some.
Oh, the guy can get a lot.
Boy.
$40.
$40.
Oh, the guy can get a lot.
But you got to come right. So, forget.
This dude.
I'm just. I mean, it's
$40.
Hey, $40. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, sorry. With if you make me laugh, stop. So that insult you, Miss L?
Yes, that would insult me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, $40. I mean,
you know what? I be trying to be a Christian each and every day. I fight for my seat in heaven each and every day.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody come to me and ask me about some $40, my mouth is gonna get really raw, and I'm gonna go ask your mama what she gonna do with $40.
Mom?
No, because that's how insulted I will be. Don't. Yeah, let me just be quiet.
No.
Because I'm getting heated.
What?
Isn't that what Pimp C said?
Yeah, I think so.
They was doing it in the club for $40.
Yeah.
God, dog.
What's your input on that, Mr. Ross?
Yes, please. Pass
Mr.
it on
Ross,
to the
yes.
next person.
$40. What does that mean?
What does $40
This what a man have to realize. If a woman is accepting $40, it's a bunch of niggas got $40. So you going behind a bunch of niggas. And that just let you know the standards of that woman.
Yeah.
That's all you feel like you worth is $40. For me to pound and jump up and down on you.
Pound?
For me to tickle the back of your esophagus, all I need is $40.
Not tickle.
You know what I mean?
Tickle?
Huh? I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I mean, to some men, it's like, yes, that's the best deal since, a sandwich. It's cheap and effective.
Yeah. I mean,
$40. I can get some top and bottom.
God, dog. God, dog.
I was just saying, I was just being messy right there. I mean, there's nothing wrong. wrong with $40.
There is.
What's wrong?
Who came up with 40? Who
I don't-
picked that number?
I don't-
They started from the lowest.
Them girls in the club too was talking.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, they came up.
They figured in a nice time they can get about 10 licks. That's $400. They done
Yeah,
fuck
see?
for 40 in the club.
Yeah, 40.
10 times.
Yeah, that's a
They
come up.
made $800 Friday and Saturday night together.
Boom.
Plus
God,
tip.
Hey, that's a come up. $40.
But they wore out though.
Yeah, they're gonna be tired the next day. They're gonna be tired as hell.
They're gonna be tired.
They're gonna be tired as shit. Tired as hell. They're gonna see a lot of. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Wait, what Jack said they're gonna be woe out. Woe out how?
Oh my goodness.
Well, how?
Yeah, how?
They wound. You got different sizes and cats going in and out different directions.
Oh,
That
so
thing
you can.
gonna stretch.
Oh, so you can tell. You can tell if it's woe
You
out.
can't tell.
Yeah, can you tell if it's woe out?
I mean, you know, it is if you know this motherfucking $40. It's blow out.
Yeah.
yeah. It's blow out. Yeah, you can tell. When you know she's dealing with 100 different men, yes, man. You can tell.
Oh, okay.
She's a woman of the evening.
I'm just saying.
She's
Now, you know, I know they got stuff when you use that, you know, folks draw this thing back together, whatever, but,
Oh,
That's
you
true.
know, it's just,
that probably don't work long, does it?
I don't know about that $40, bro. you might
Back
need
it
to
up,
stop
huh?
talking about that $40.
But you
Back it up.
got $40,
Back it
but
on
you
up.
got to come right now. Shit. Nah, no. This is a wrap up of Versatile Kings and Queens podcast. I do want to especially thank my co-host, Miss L. Thank you
Oh,
for
you're
being on the
welcome.
show as
welcome.
always.
This is the end.
Yeah, we wrapping up. We're gonna be on vacation for season 3. Mr. Robinson, of course, thank you for being on the show, sir. Yeah,
Oh yes,
Oh
sir.
man, thank you for inviting me. I like the topic.
yeah, man. I try
You
to.
had to go out with a $40 bag though. Didn't
Oh
you?
yeah, I gotta be messy, man. That's it. I want to thank all.
Do they have Christmas specials?
You know what?
They probably do.
You know what? Got a
If
discount.
you make 2 appointments, we'll knock off $5. You get 2 for $70.
Wait a minute,
Lord.
this boy got some deals on the thing.
I'm just trying to see, you know.
I'm done.
Or this is this straight $40 fee all the way across the board. It's 40 for everybody.
They should have a special.
They should have a special.
Yeah, they should.
What if I got a friend and he got 40? Then we like 2 for 70.
Yeah, that'd be about right for the holidays.
Yeah, 2 for
Got the
70,
Christmas special. You know what, y'all wrong.
3 for $100.
Damn. That is considered. I'm not gonna do it.
Now, bro, I'm gonna tell you what you finna do. You finna make this other fellas mad because now these girls gonna be like, we can't go 40. We gonna have to get 50 or 60 now. They gonna blame you for the price going up.
No,
Well, everything is going up. They're gonna have to go up on the prices.
man, no.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I could put on.
They gonna want 80 now, right?
Oh,
As you should. As you should.
eggs.
You seen the price of eggs right now?
I
Yeah.
gotta buy some eggs. I just bought some eggs. Out there. They are pretty high.
Ladies, start charging a little more.
Yeah,
Inflation.
'cause-
We're in inflation right now.
That is
Inflation, yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
shame.
Mm-hmm.
I got $40, but you got to come right now.
Yeah, that Victoria's Secret spray is increased.
You know what?
You understand?
Anyway, we're wrapping it up.
Bath and body too.
Yeah.
Boy.
They can't catch themselves all the time. You
They
gotta go
gonna
ahead.
sell on weekends.
Mm.
You see?
Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Yeah, you gotta catch them on the holidays. Get them deals.
Anyway, we're wrapping up season 2. Look out for season 3. Shout out to all my past guest. It's 2 minutes to name.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to Miss L. Shout out to Mr. Robson. Would you like to say anything before we go, Miss L?
I just had fun this season. It was cool. We had a lot of great guests on here. It was fun and learned a lot and met a lot of different types of people and people that want to get their story out and share their story. So I appreciate them coming.
True.
And even just coming to the studio.
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised. We got this professional setting.
Yeah.
We're not on Facebook Live. We're actually in the studio. You know, be a mess. Anyway, I'm looking for season 3. Shout out to all my guests. I want to especially shout out to my money team, Trey G, from K104, and Kayla Bailey. But she gonna hurt me. Baylor.
She should.
Yeah, she should. But we hope to have y'all back for season 3. We're gonna try to do video. I got to do the editing part, and hopefully I have Miss L on season 3. Mr. Robinson, of course. When I get Erica Badu up in here, I know you're going to want to wear your Sunday's best. Come on the show. If you want to donate to the show, our Cash App is $VKQ Podcast. We're on Spotify. We're on Amazon Music. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Podcast something. We're on Pandora. YouTube, we're on everywhere. Yeah. So,
and then also, if anybody's looking to move and need a house, they want to buy, rent, or even invest, I help with investments and things like that. So just hit me up.
How can they hit you up?
At my business number is area code 214-814-5997.
There you go. Put it in.
Everybody it's fun.
Yeah, everybody looking to move, So
yeah.
Mr. Robinson, would you like to plug in anything on your business side?
Y'all just continue to watch Versatile Kings and Queens podcast. I'll shout out my nieces, them business, Phoenix Southern Cooking.
Okay. Rasha.
My son and daughter, they doing taxes this year. I'm sorry, but I don't even know the name of it. So I'm going to be sharing it on Facebook. My son been doing it, but my daughter just started doing it. I want to give props to her business, Japonytails. She does hair, and she makes ponytails and sells them.
Okay. Shout out.
Go check out that Japonytail.
Shout out to Jakina. Shout out to Lil Jack doing a thing. Want to thank God for letting us do this show. And continue to grow from there. And we out. Peace. Versatile Kings and Queens podcast would like to thank everyone for listening to the show. We're new to the podcast world, but we're excited to be on the air. Take this wild ride with us and feel free to chime in on our Facebook, our IG page. Follow us on IG. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like I say, follow us, like our page, subscribe, and last but not least, tell a friend and all your family members. Feel free to interact with us on the social media pages and drop some topics that we want to hear. Like I say, take this wild journey ride with us, and we'll see you on the next episode.